it's Jane and Molly from Button Hill. Welcome back to our channel. Here it is, the long-awaited haul. The long-awaited summer haul at the end of summer when it's trying to be autumn. Sorry, things just really got out of hand this summer. I mean, I still think it's the end of June. That shows you how good this summer's been. I really am surprised. I was surprised when my youngest went back to school. I'm horrified that Molly's way back to uni soon. It's just all, woo. But anyway, less of the procrastination. Now, you got to remember, all this stuff was bought when we had a summer. That shows you how old this haul is. And we haven't really had much of a summer since then. But I won't lie, it's been warm, it's been hot, it's been windy, it's been wet, but it has not been sunny. And as a result, what's the point of putting your baby in a romper when you can't put it in the back of a garden? But never mind. I will start now. I'm just checking. I've got a few bits that aren't Vinted, but the rest are pretty much all from Vinted. So I'll show you the non-Vinted bit, and that'll save any confusion, because I was looking for a t-shirt in Tesco's Fred and Flo section. Molly had heard there was a t-shirt for one of her favourite bands available through Tesco's. So the good mummy I am, I went through Tesco's like a dose of salts. Every time I had to go and pick something up, I went through Tesco's, and I have still not found it, but I did find absolutely thousands of Del Boy t-shirts or Homer Simpson t-shirts, but none for the particular band that Molly was into, so wasn't happy. But I did find some nice socks. Now these are cotton blended, and I'm going to say they're slightly above ankle socks in Newborn, and they got nice. There were this chickens, stripes, flowers on a grey background, a big sunny smiley flower, and my all-time favourite, of course, the bunnies. Though given the size of those blogs, they're probably hares. So, and I got them in the sale. So I paid £2.50 instead of £4.50, but that's the only non-Vinted thing in here. So back to the Vinted. Now, where to start? Now, first of all, I was wandering along and I managed to find a rather pretty little romper. Sleeveless bubble romper, I'd call it, yeah. It's quite bubbly. And it's in pink gingham seersucker. It's got fake full buttons at the front, working pockets, and button band down the front, a little Peter Pan collar, and hidden poppers down the back. That's Toto Piccolo, or Little Flute. We used to have a shop in town sold Toto Piccolo till it went Toto Up, but we've lost a lot of shops in town. It's a shame when that one went, because it had some nice stuff. But anyway, we do have a new independent baby shop in town called Spotted Tiger, and the lady that runs that is really nice. We bought a tooth fairy mouse from there, but that's gone AWOL. I think it's gone upstairs. But anyway, next thing on my radar, because I was starting to feel I wanted to buy florally things, and I'm not particularly a florally person. I'm more solid colours, but I managed to find I'm looking for the brand because I can't remember what the heck it is. Lappin House. This is a Lappin House romper, not 3 months, in pink, little bows, pretty Peter Pan collar. The hell do you got there? Cap sleeves. It's got a fake bottom to it in. God.
It's like a jersey.
It's like jersey. It's like the material you get your golfing shirts in. It's a butterflies and roses, and a beautiful circle of flowers and butterflies and roses, and a couple of really nice big bows, which did look beautiful because Molly actually ironed them. This has been on a baby. I did know it, so wasn't totally worried. The condition is actually quite good. A little pulled around the bottom, but it's been on a baby. But I couldn't resist. And I'm not particularly fanatical. It's also got poppers up the back, and it's like a fake smock top. I'm not particularly fanatical as long as it isn't badly stained, and this is not even stained. But this one also came from Vinted. Now this is maybe a little bit give us a spare jam. This is a brand called Mona Lisa. Now I've never met Mona Lisa before. I haven't been to the Louvre, but this is another one that caught my eye. It's cup of tea, 2 tea roses and little rosebuds in a pink background, broderie anglaise with a red ribbon through it and little diamantes around the neck, and they have given me a spare diamante to fit on if one of these little suckers come out. This has not been on anybody, this is new with tags, and I've just noticed the price on it, and if I had a cup of coffee I'd now be coughing it out because it didn't cost me anything near that price. But this is also from Vinted, and it's not 3 months, so the girls are all going to look lovely next year. Oh, and then I kind of fulfilled one of my little holy grails. Now, holy grail's not a term I particularly enjoy. My other hobby, it's thicker than the holy grail this, holy grail that, holy grail. But this was something I have been after for quite a few years. Now, it is, you can all go, why are we after that? It is a Sarah Louise dress, quite a full lawn cotton, with smocking at the top, and which of course Sarah Louise is quite famous for, and an edging with a small bow with roses and rosebuds. Now, the reason I've been after this is many moons ago I followed a lady on YouTube called Puddle Duck of Bath. Her name was Lydia, and she had a Romy Stridham. She had full body silicones. Romy Stridham one, and those Ellie Browns. She had 2 Ellie Browns, and she's one of the first channels I started following, and she was nesting for, I think it was the Romy Stridham, the last one she got, and she bought this most beautiful dress for her, which had, it was this dress, but it had lavender instead of sprigs of roses. And I fell in love with it. I've been looking for it ever since, and I've never found it. But I found this one, and I thought, I like this. I like the smocking, I like the feel of it, and I'm sure somebody is going to look lovely in it. So that's the tale of my holy grail, which was not quite the holy grail, but you know, at least I wasn't beaten up by a albino monk trying to find it. So she also comes with a nice little pair of bloomers to go with it. So that's the little bits. The next little bit's not so little because it's actually quite large. And I actually have to give credit here, and I will give credit to Michelle Shelby, because she reminded me that Vinted actually does blankets. So this is all your fault, Shell. I managed to pick up some blankets I missed many years ago. Now, this one I'm only going to show you a bit of because it is massive. It's a cot bed blanket, I'm sure. But, oh, my neck. Excuse the noises and banging in the background. And you're not going to be able to see part of it. It is a large quilted bed blanket with a bunny rabbit on it. It's all quilted, and these are embroidered. This has seen a bit of life, and it's a rather pretty little bunny rabbit, and the inside has a ditzy flower pattern, so it's double-sided. So I managed to get that. Oh, just give me a little rest let down. And I was wandering lonely as a cloud, as they say, and I found this one, which is a pram blanket with a little pink flowers on it. It's also seen a bit of use, but it's been out, been washed and perked up, and I was really glad to get this one because I finally managed to get myself my Coach built pram. Now, if you're wondering why I'm not all of a sudden rushing you out to meet my coach-built pram, is my coach-built pram has been in a barn for numerous years. The barn had swallows. It sat outside. So my coach-built pram slightly looks like the wreck of the Hesperus. It's in pretty good nick, to be perfectly honest. It needs some repair work done to it and paintwork touched up and a new hood, apron and probably a pram bag. I don't know if I can salvage that. And probably new tyres. It needs restored basically, but when you get it for nothing you don't complain. I did have to drive to halfway to Newcastle on a very hot day, but I got it. I finally got it. It's a Wilson, I think it's a Silver Shadow, I'm not too sure. I need to do the identification on it. And that's just going to look so beautiful in it. It's also blue. I know anybody that knows me knows I was after an Osnath, but I missed the Osnath by about 24 hours. But this one is beautiful, and believe you me, when I get the shed in the garden to put it in, if I get a Osnath, I'm going to grab an Osnath. But here it is. So I have to thank Shell for, this is also double-sided, it's got like a little ditzy print inside. Shell for reminding me that Vinted did blankets. And I am absolutely delighted to have got this wee one for my pram and the other big one for doing photos on. It changes up things. So that is our haul, and I'm sorry it's been so long in coming. We're hoping now to get back on a more regular routine with our videos because, God be blessed, finally the front room has now got our 2 daughters in it. It's finished, carpeted, decorated, ceilings have been done, and everybody's back in their bedroom, and my nursery and studio is now back to being a nursery and studio, though at this precise moment I can do neither in it because there's so much stuff in there from moving the rooms around, but we're hoping we can actually do things. There's a clear spot in the middle of the floor. Aye, so there you are. That's our haul and a little chat here. I might bore you all and change one of the babies next time because everybody's still sitting here in the stuff they're wearing in June except Regan, who's had a clothes change. I will leave you now and I'll let you get on, and I will hopefully see you all in the near future. So bye, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed, mash the button and like the video. You know, everybody says it, so I thought I'd just get it in for once. Right, see you later, bye.